Namaste, beloved friends. Namaste, angels. Namaste, star family. Namaste, my hair. I'm fixing my hair. I'm an amazing bearded lady. And I love myself. And I'm always good enough. And I know that I'm great. And I don't give a shit what they say about me and judge me and think about me. I know that I am great and I love myself. And I know when I do good from the heart. I know when I act in according in alignment with the source. I know myself and I love myself. I don't apologize for being myself, even if they are confused and they misunderstand me. I don't explain myself if they judge me, they point a finger at me or accuse me. I love myself. I know myself. I'm not dealing with that lower state or lower state of consciousness. I'm showing them I am the truth that I am, and you don't have to accept it, because in my heart I know I'm coming from the space of love always. And whatever you think, whatever you judge, this is only in your mind, the judgment and thinking in your mind that needs to be healed. But I know myself and I love myself. I don't apologize. Say that I did something wrong, if in my heart I know that I did nothing wrong. So, what we gonna speak about in this video, huh? Beloved angels. A friend of mine, he yesterday asked me if he can bring a friend to me. And that friend has really problems. He is apologizing for everything, asking people if he did something wrong, if he offended them, projecting out the negative pictures about himself that nobody else is seeing but himself, because this is projected from his mind. Love yourself. Love yourself. Love yourself. So naturally, he can bring a friend to me when I have time. Very busy man. But I'm to help him and everybody who needs it just now. Because I already said many things. Because many are dealing with these things. And I have seen through years many apologizing to me because I didn't answer their message or I didn't like their comment. I don't use Messenger really. When I come on Facebook, I have to upload this, I have to write this, I have to do that. I'm not here to chat. I'm here to give you the word that I am and take care for the quality of the heart of the word that I am. So I don't answer messages. I don't check my notifications like that I would check the comments, all of my comments and like this. And many times people apologize to me. Purna, I'm sorry that I said this to you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean this, I didn't mean that, I didn't mean that, I didn't mean this. Ooh. First thing here is, just like with that boy, and with everybody who is thinking like that, no one else is accusing you but your mind. No one else is accusing you but your mind. Because I will tell you something. When somebody apologizes to me that they did something wrong, if somebody violates my energy, my sensitivity, I'ma tell you. I told to somebody today, in this way, you cannot deal with me if you want to deal with me. So I would tell them if they would violate my energy in any way, because you know me, I'm sincere, I'm truthful, I don't keep anything out, I don't keep anything in, I express myself. So always when somebody apologizes to me, that they think that they did something wrong, that they said something, they actually think that I think that they are bad, that they did something wrong. But in the reality of the truth, I love them, I bless them, and I want them to be themselves. And I have never, ever thought anything negative about them or what I said. at anything. So this is just within you. Guilt is an original sin. And yes, this is a sign that you don't love yourself enough and that you are full of guilt, full of shame. And this guilt and shame was built this life, how your parents, your family, your friends, when you're growing up and like this, were treating you. For example, you might have been accused for doing things that you never did. For example, your brother did it, you know. But you were always one accused. So now always you think that people think that you do something wrong. Because there's that guilt within you, there's that shame within you. And now, just because somebody was accusing you of something you didn't do, there's this guilt within you and this needs to be healed. And now you're projecting out and apologizing to everyone that you didn't mean this, that you didn't mean it in this way, that they should not take you negative. But they don't even accuse you or judge you or anything like this. You know? And it's very uncomfortable when somebody comes to me and apologizes. Purna, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like this. I didn't say anything. I want you to be yourself from the heart. First of all, I'll tell you something. Guilt is an original sin. Whoever accuses you and judges you, criticize you and wants you to explain yourself to them, answer to them, you should not answer and explain yourself to such person, because such person doesn't love you. Such person doesn't love you. Such person wants to be a judge. So even when somebody is judging you and accusing you, in your heart you know if you did something in alignment with love or something opposing in love. In your heart you know. So why? Whatever they think is their problem. They didn't accuse you of anything. They don't think, you think. You know. The one who loves you accepts you as you are, for who you are, and is never to judge you. Like when somebody violates my energy, I only tell them I'm sorry. I'm a master and you are acting like you are my master, like you are my teacher, like you want something, I don't know what, but you need help. I'm sorry, I cannot work with you, but you are a beautiful soul and you are best as you can be, and be blessed to reach your highest version, and follow somebody else, comment on somebody else's posts. You will find somebody who resonates with you. And I tell them, you are always good enough and I love you. Even when I have to say something to people, in my heart I keep love and I let them be as they are. So whoever loves you will not judge you. Whoever loves you will not judge you. When nobody is accusing you, nobody is pointing a finger at you, then you are actually the one pointing the finger at yourself. Huh? You are actually one pointing the finger at yourself. And nobody is pointing the finger at you but you. And when you say this to people, when you apologize to people, they feel like me. They feel like, but we love you, but we think you're great. We know you're great. We bless you. We didn't say anything. Why are you so bad to yourself? Guilt. Guilt is an original sin. Guilt needs to be healed. You know, guilt needs to be healed. Because if you don't love yourself, if you taking yourself down, and always in low vibration, apologizing, always so full of guilt, full of shame. You are in lower vibration. You cannot rise. You do not love yourself. You know, and you remain in that lower vibration, in that lower state. And actually, you cannot rise if you are apologizing. I'm sorry for being myself. 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 In your heart, you know you did nothing wrong, so why are you apologizing? If you hate yourself, if you think you're not good enough, if you are so full of guilt and full of shame, and you are pointing a finger at yourself and accusing yourself, my friend, I tell you something, you don't need haters. You don't need haters. You got yourself. You can have millions of fans, just like the superstars in this world that hate themselves. They have millions and millions and millions of subscribers, of fans, but they are miserable. They're taking drugs, taking sedatives, destroying their lives. They feel worthless. They feel like nobody. Because it doesn't matter if you have millions and millions of supporters and fans, if you are your greatest enemy. If you are taking yourself down, if nobody is accusing you, nobody judging you, nobody pointing a finger at you, even if they do, you should not answer to these people, because in your heart you know you're pure. But you don't need no enemies. You don't need no enemies. You don't need no haters. If you are pointing a finger at yourself always, you don't need your haters. And you can have million fans, and they will not help you because you are that one hater. And you can have million haters. Like, for example, Jesus Christ had on the cross. He acted like a king, like a teacher on a class. Forgive them, they don't know what they're doing. He didn't lower his state of vibration, his truth. He felt they are punishing themselves. He knew the glory, the power and divinity and the purity of himself, and that he is pure and free. And he knew that they are punishing themselves. So it didn't matter that they accuse him. It didn't matter that they judge him. It didn't matter that he punishment and sentence him to death. He didn't defend himself. He didn't explain himself. He didn't apologize for anything. He kept silent while judged by somebody who is not his authority. Only God can judge me. Only God can judge you. Only God can judge everyone. And I'll tell you something. God is the source that I am, source that you are, and source that I am judges no one. No one. No one. Source judges no one. And no one else is my authority. I answer to no one. I explain myself, no one. No one shall judge me. No one shall accuse me. No one shall point a finger at me if the one that I am glorifies me and know that I am the best that I can be. Whatever. I don't apologize. I don't explain myself. I don't answer to them when they accuse me, when they judge me, when they criticize me. Because no one can judge me. Source never judges anyone. I answer only to Source. I know the purity and the truth, the intention and power, and my path of 2 decades that I came to this state of power that I am and light that I am. It doesn't mean anything that they judge me. They judge them fucking selves. I give you my word. I pray for them. I block them, remove them, I pray for them. I will not answer to them. So why would you apologize when you did nothing? Why would you project out that guilt and that negativity towards yourself upon people who love you and bless you and would never think these things about you? I feel like, why you even think that I think that you are bad? Why you don't know me? I'm love. I will never judge you. Only if you come and mess with my business, I will kick you in your ass. But even then I love you. And you did nothing to me. I think to myself, I feel to myself, I tell them, you only given me love. My nature is not to answer this. I feel love. So if you think that I think that you did something wrong, this is your thinking. Why are you judging yourself? Why are you judging yourself? I'll tell you, guilt is an original sin. Stop explaining yourself. Stop judging yourself. Angels answer to no one and explain themselves to no one but God, even if they challenge them, accuse them, and judge them. and no one is accusing you. And you are explaining yourself, apologizing yourself, always projecting out the picture that you are so bad. Hey, come on. What's up with that? Love you. Guilt is an original sin. You have to understand one thing. Even a killer in this world, mass murderer, genocide president, whatever, crime minister, even they who doing terrible things in this world, Source doesn't judge them. Source doesn't judge them. They will only get the justful reaction, the fruit of their labor, of their vibration that they have chosen by their vibration, their actions, and like this. But Source is neutral. Source is neutral. You have to understand. You have to love yourself. You are not guilty. You are unconditionally, everyone in this world is unconditionally accepted and loved and honored by the Source. No one is accused, no one is judged. Just karma is delivered according to our action, not according to the desire of the Source. We are that Source that I am, and by our actions we create our karma. This is how it is, you know. But no one's bad, no one's good, no one's judged, no one ever did anything good, anything bad. They're just multidimensional reality, lower dimensions, lower vibrations, higher vibrations, higher vibrations, higher dimensions, higher dimensions, higher dimensions. And according to our choices, according to our movement, according to our actions, we choose our vibration, and then we choose the reality. So somebody who is performing most low choices and actions, they will experience most lower separation, suffering reality, but this is not a punishment. This is just that choice and what I have chosen in vibration, in movement, in action, from the heart, from the mind. So you are always good enough. You should not think that you did anything wrong. First of all, in your heart, you have to know what you did was love. You have given love to that person. Nobody accused you. Your mind, past trauma, guilt is accusing you. Stop that. In your heart you know, my intention was love and blessing. Don't apologize. Don't apologize. Trust your heart. And trust what you know in your heart. This is what Source knows in your heart. You didn't do anything wrong. So why would you apologize and project out the picture that you did something wrong? No. Trust. You feel in your heart and you know. And when they accuse you and judge you, you feel in your heart you did nothing wrong. God is telling you you did nothing wrong. Don't answer to anyone. Don't explain yourself to anyone. Say, Source knows that I am love. Whatever you think is your problem, not mine. Walk away. Give no attention. Because the fact is, you should love yourself. You should love yourself as Source loves you. The fact is that you are good enough, not only good enough, you are the best that you can be every moment of your life. Because this is now and it's not future yet. So now is now, and whoever in this world, everybody is their best that they can be, experiencing the best that they can experience, learning the best that they can learn, going through the best that they can go through, doing the best and being the best that they can be, learning the best soul lessons for their best soul growth in this moment, regardless what it looks like and what is happening. Everybody is learning and getting the lessons for the best. You have to know this. Everything is experience and choice from the Source neutral point. Nobody's good, nobody's bad. Everybody is just experiencing and choosing to rise or to go down on dimensional scale. So you are always good enough. You should not accuse yourself or blame yourself. If I do something wrong, I apologize from the heart. because this is my integrity. I'm a lion. I cannot go against alignment with the source, with alignment with the heart. I apologize only when I know in my heart that I acted towards somebody in the way that I don't want them to act upon me, and nobody act upon me. I apologize if I violate them in this way. But I know something, and I always knew this. I did nothing wrong. I'm not a bad person. I'm the best that I can be, learning the best in life. I always said this to myself when I did something bad, when people were thinking bad of me because something that I did. I always said of myself, I'm learning in life. I am on the best level that I can be, on my best vibration that I can be, best expanded, experiencing just the best, learning the best that I can learn. And I did the best that I could that moment, although it was not right with my heart. And the reaction was pretty awful, yes. But I love myself. I didn't do anything wrong. I was learning the best to realize this, that if I act in this way again, I will go down. I saw the reaction and the result of such action, which was not good for me, and it was really made me feel bad about what I did to others in past, But I learned. I said, I know I'm the best that I can be. I learned the best that I could learn that moment. And I did the best that I could to get the best lesson that I could, to know that if I would do this again, I will harm myself and others. So it was the best for me, because so long I was doing it until I realized that this is the cause of my suffering. And then I stopped and I realized, and I did not do this to anyone, violated them in any way again. So I was not a bad person. I didn't do anything wrong. I was the best that I could be to get the best lesson that I could. And until I didn't learn, until I didn't get it, until I was repeating same pattern, same behavior, the same lesson came. Not to tell me that I'm bad, that I did something wrong, but to remind me this is not what you want. You want to rise higher in your consciousness to enlightenment. And you will have to let go of this and stop this if you want to rise, or you will lose everything good and everyone good for you. It was the best for me. I realized the best, and I needed the best lesson. So even when you do something very wrong and reaction is very bad, you can feel like, because this is the truth, you are the best that you can be, learning the best, and same experiences, shitty experiencing, repeating until you get the lesson and realize that you have to stop this, and you rise. But you never feel guilty. I never feel guilty. Whatever I did, I apologize, I don't feel guilty. I express myself, I have integrity, but I will not be my enemy, I'll be my friend. I said to myself, I'll be better next time. I will stop doing this. Stop creating this reality. I know that I can. Thank you for the lesson. Thank you for the beating. So I just said, even you are always good enough, and whatever you're doing, you're good enough. Even when you do something terrible, you are just learning the best that you can be, and you should be your best friend, your best supporter, not your hater. Like I say, I am the best that I can be, and I was learning to get the best lesson that I can. I'm a good boy, and next time I'll do better. That's self-love. I'm never been my own hater, I've been maybe in the depression little, in this anxious and depressed time, yes, there was some. But generally through my life, I love myself, I forgive myself everything, I've forgiven myself always everything, and I strive to be better. So just understand, even when you do something wrong, and you know it in your heart, you didn't do anything wrong. You are learning the best to get the best lesson, never to do this again and rise. So when you think that others think that you did something wrong, your mind is your hater. Nobody thinks that. Only you. Only you. And first of all, you didn't do anything wrong. Second of all, nobody thinks that you did anything wrong. Your mind is being your hater. So stop apologizing. Stop projecting out what you did wrong and why you did wrong. My grandmother was like this. This was awful. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it because, like for example, I read a message, I don't answer, I smile, and then somebody starts apologizing. What? At least wait until I judge you and point the finger at you. And if I'm not doing it, don't do that. Nobody is accusing you, judging you. And if I'm pointing a finger and judging you, walk away from me. Leave me alone. I teach you. Whoever judges you and points a finger at you, walk away from them. Don't explain yourself to them. Don't. God knows your level. Only Source knows who you are and from love that you came. If I ever judge you, point a finger at you, walk away from me. But if you come to my class and you project your mind and I teach something in fire, this is different. I love you. Never apologize yourself if you did nothing wrong. Never explain yourself. Have to work on healing that guilt which is from past life experiences also and this life experiences with others. The cause is within, guilt and not enough self-love. That's why working, loving yourself in front of the mirror in the morning. I love myself, I'm great, I'm awesome, I do everything right, I'm the best that I can be, learning the best every moment, and whatever they think doesn't matter. God knows that I'm the best, love knows that I'm the best that I can be. And repeat this, I am the best that I can be. Angels explain themselves to no one and answer to no one but Source that I am in their heart themselves. So don't you apologize and explain yourself when nobody is accusing you. Guilt is an original sin. Because you are accusing and judging and pointing a finger to somebody, at somebody who is unconditionally loved every moment by the Source, yourself. Stop that. I love you. Thank you for being part of my journey. Hope that video helped you, this video, really deeply. I love to give profound psychology, empowerment, motivation, deep love. Thank you from the heart, everybody. And if anybody feels like you want to support the art of the word that I am with donation per your choice, I'm so grateful. Because I'm just simple man, master, beginner, green master, teaching in this world, doing what I can to rise in my service. And without you, without your donation, I would not be able to give one word that I am. And I'm so grateful from the heart. And if there's any gold in my heart, any truth, I bless you. Let all the gold of my heart be yours. In giving we receive comes to you. But do know I appreciate it so much. I love you so much. Without you, I would not be able to give one word that I am. I give you my word. And white light source healing beyond time and space on every beautiful soul who ever offered me a donation from their heart. It's a gift. You give me a gift to support the art of the word that I am. I do a distance healing gift for you on distance. I balance your energies. I purify your energies. I fill you up with white light. White source light. The most powerful light ever. It's not long on earth. 3 years since this energy came. It's so powerful and so beautiful. And you are to feel it. You are to feel better. You will not know why. Maybe you will think about me because I do beyond time and space. No appointment. Quantum healing. Woo. But if you do the changes on yourself, if you change things in your life, you start loving yourself, You step in your power. You work on yourself. And you have great faith. You can heal yourself. You can become greater master than I am. I give you my word and thank you. I love you. So love yourself as I love myself, as I love you. And don't explain and apologize yourself if you know you did nothing wrong. For source that I am, you in your heart knows. Trust no one else. Apologize only when you did something which you would not like to be done upon you. Trust your heart. You know you're coming from the space of love. Heal your traumas, your guilt. Guilt is an original sin. And be the angel that you are. That explain himself only to the source, God Almighty, that I am you in their heart and no one else. Namaste, and I love you. See you, hopefully every day. With some break, sometimes. Namaste, namaste, poor namaste.